Hello. Hello, welcome. We'll just give them a minute to make sure everybody's sound gets connected. It's like one more is trying to get connected. Just want to wait 1 second for that. All right, it looks like we're good. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So hello and welcome to the Career and Internship Opportunities on NSE session for the NSE Virtual Fair 2023. So my name is Rebecca Spector, and I'm an NSE coordinator at California State University, Northridge, and I'm very happy to have you guys with us today. In today's session, I'm going to share a little bit about what NSE is. Then I'll go over some benefits of professional development and internships. Next, I'll have two NSE campuses from University of Illinois Springfield and California State University Chico share about the wonderful opportunities their campuses have for career and internships. And then lastly, we'll have the opportunity to join breakout rooms, and any participants can speak with the NSE coordinators. In my opinion, this is a unique opportunity, as usually you don't have access to ask the NSE coordinators questions until after you've been placed at a campus. So take advantage of this time to ask any questions that you might have. All right, great. Now I want to share a little bit about what NSE is, some key points, and I'm going to share a brief video with you. So the National Student Exchange provides accessible collegiate study away opportunities to undergraduate students at 170 plus member colleges and universities in the United States, Canada, Guam, Puerto Rico, and the US Virgin Islands. We value diversity, open-mindedness, and cross-cultural engagement, fostering learning, understanding, respect, and a sense of community among all people. We believe that adding a collegiate study away experience enhances education and enriches student growth. So now I'm going to discuss some key points about the National Student Exchange. So when it comes to financing, there are possibly two options available through home and host payment option. Now keep in mind that each institution does set their own eligibility guidelines, payment plan options, and policies. So you are going to check with your home coordinator to learn about your unique options. For academics, all majors are welcome. You are able to complete electives and/or major courses. For eligibility purposes, a minimum of a 2.5 GPA is what's required for most campuses. You must be in good standing at your home university and enrolled in full-time status in the prior semester before going on exchange. Again, please check with your campus to see what they might require for eligibility purposes at your campus. And then lastly, you can go on exchange for either one semester or an academic year. Now I'm going to go ahead and share a brief video about NSE for you guys. All right, great. Now let's go ahead and move on to some benefits of professional development and internships while you're on the NSE Exchange. First, we're going to go ahead and begin with who you know might be just as important as what you know when it comes to gaining professional opportunities. The best career opportunities often come from direct referrals from personal connections. The more people you establish good relationships with, the more doors will open during your career. Creating a network is very important. Next, building new relationships and making lifelong friends. Living in another state is a great way to make new friends or colleagues that you can exchange ideas, new or different perspectives, and experiences with. These are the people who can lead to new opportunities and companies to work for, and this potentially is worldwide. Continuing on with these opportunities can improve communication skills. Networking with other people will definitely help you improve communication skills. Each person that you meet will have different style of communication, forcing you to learn and adapt. Introducing yourself to new people will help you learn how to effectively get your message across to people. Next, it's also a new way of innovative thinking. Engaging with people at your internship, school, and places of interest is a great way to discover new ways of working within your industry. Whether you're aspiring to be an engineer or maybe in the marketing field, you can learn fresh and innovative ideas that can help you excel in your career. Also keep in mind, networking is not just about having other people help you get connected, but more importantly, think about how you can help others as well and get others connected. This also leads to gaining experiences through real-world application. Not only can you apply knowledge and theories from classroom discussion to the workplace, but you will also gain other practical and professional skills from working in the field. Students must often apply and interview to receive an internship, so this will allow you to learn how to be professional, accountable, and take initiative. This will also add to career discovery. Field experience in your major or study of interest is a great way to discover your career path. Many employers use interns to help complete a variety of tasks, allowing interns to gain new experience in different aspects of the company or business model. It may also be a good opportunity for you to learn whether this career is a good fit for your skill sets and interests. An internship is a test drive of your career, and you are under no obligation to make a commitment to this job after it ends. Maybe you wanted to be a marketer, but then during the internship, you had some accounting responsibilities that you enjoyed more. You never know what you're going to learn about yourself along the way. Now, this is also a great way to learn from mentors. At your internship, you will have an opportunity to learn from experienced professionals in the industry you're working in. Establishing good relationships with them will help you get the most out of your internship. Executives, managers, and coworkers with lots of experience can share their knowledge and insights with you. Now, this is also going to help you find inspiration. Sharing challenges, experience, or goals with others allows for an exchange of ideas or insights. When others offer input, it may result in an influx of new perspectives not considered before. When you're the one offering advice, others may see you as knowledgeable or reliable, which builds your reputation and increases the chance that others might turn to you in the future for inspiration or advice. This is also a way to increase your visibility. Being visible isn't about showing up at every event. It's about demonstrating that you're a reliable and supportive member of your profession. Ask your network effectively. You become familiar face with those easily recognized. People may want to get to know you and give you an opportunity to showcase your skills and discuss what you have to offer. Being visible increases the chance you'll stand out as a candidate, especially if you're looking for new job opportunities. And then finally, you're going to build self-confidence. Networking builds self-confidence and develops social skills. Striking up conversations with people you don't know lets you grow to become self-assured and more comfortable. Forming business relationships can strengthen professional and personal relationships by developing people skills, which definitely can make you stand out. So hopefully those were some helpful tips and got you excited about the possibilities out there. Now I'm going to go ahead and introduce our first campus to share with you, University of Illinois Springfield. Jonathan, go ahead and take it away and share about your campus.
Great. Well, thanks very much and welcome everyone. Yes, I'm Jonathan Goldberg-Bell. I'm the Director of Study Away Programs here at UIS. And my office is literally next door to the internship office. We are in the same unit, Office of Engaged Learning. So we do a lot of collaborative work and have been expanding opportunities both here in Springfield, but also internationally. So I have some familiarity with the internship process here. UIS is located in the state capital of Illinois and is the hometown of Abraham Lincoln. And as you can see from the photo of our campus, and if you were in Springfield, you would have the opportunity to see over 26 different statues of Lincoln. You cannot escape him while you're here. We are go back one more. We are a small campus, 4,600 students at present. We are on the outskirts of town, so it's basically a park is what I like to tell people. Beautiful, over 700 acres spread out, and safe campus. Okay, let's go forward now. So the University of Illinois has 3 campuses. The research one in Champaign-Urbana, the urban setting in Chicago, where the big med school is, and then our campus in the state capital. We have sort of over the years been known by various, slogans: the liberal arts campus of the University of Illinois, public affairs campus. But in many ways, what we've had a focus on downtown Springfield. So state government, lobbying, lawyers, judges, a variety of things related to state government. And that leads to some of our notable programs: political science, public administration, public health, environmental studies, and science. We have a strong program in the sciences and history. Just because we're in Lincoln's hometown, there is a wonderful museum here. The state archives, the Lincoln collection are here. They're attempting to collect everything that Lincoln wrote and everything that was written to him and digitalize it. So the areas of study in state government policies and practice, regional American history, and Lincoln studies. And we have 2 biological field stations, one outside of town, about an hour and a half away on the Illinois River, where the Nature Conservancy is engaged in, at least at the time that they began this project, the second largest project they'd worked on, which is reclaiming land along the Illinois River and turning it back into the wetlands that it had been, or as close as they can get. And UIS has been engaged with this project since its start, conducting the research on sort of the biodiversity and the changes. Internships has always been something that we have included in our program here at UIS, right from the founding. We're 1970 is when we began, and with a feeling that the engaged student, it's an important experience for them. And as had been pointed out earlier, this is something that really can enhance your education and your career. It's a way to test drive your career. You've always wanted to do something. Well, let's see if we can get you into it, spend a semester doing it, and find out if that's really something you wanted or not. When I was back in the old days, when I was an undergrad, I did it, not really a full internship, but spent some time in grade schools and realized, no, this is not what I want to do. My father was a teacher. I had aunts and uncles who were teachers. And I said, no, I don't want to do it at this level, at least. So that was an important decision for me. Looking, though, ahead to what it can bring to you, if at the time of your job interviews and things, if your resume is next to one that does not have an internship and everything else is the same in GPA, sort of breadth, activities, but no internship, you have a leg up on the competition from that, because employers will look at that and say, oh, here's somebody who has taken a chance, who's gone out and looked to get some practical experience. We also have a very high rate of students who are find employment after graduation with the company that they have interned with. And speaking from experience within our office, because we use internships, interns in our office, when we have a very good student and a very good placement, we are very sad when that student graduates and moves on. We're keen to, we would, in fact, a couple of times we've had them come back as grad students. State government, businesses in Central Illinois, not-for-profits. The internships are credit bearing, and we can never guarantee, but some of them are paid. So let's have a few pictures here. So a few more here. The top left, the Lincoln Memorial Gardens. So this is design work as well. This is a very big garden on the Lake Springfield, and students who've been engaged with all sorts of projects there. The ribbon cutting at a law firm. We've had a student out at the airport. The slide with the three gentlemen. The fellow in the front is an alum from China, and he has a business where he's setting up partnerships and connections with China. And he has two of our UIS students as interns. Directly underneath that, News Channel 20. The wheel there is a history museum with some public outreach. The laboratory is a connection with the School of Medicine at Southern Illinois University, and a park ranger at the Abraham Lincoln Historic Site. I know we have two of our students who are park rangers, or sort of temporary park rangers right now at the Lincoln home. I believe that brings me to an end.
Great, thanks, Jonathan. Now we're going to go ahead and have Kenya and Bettina from California State University Chico share.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much. Great to see you all today. My name is Kenya Chavez, and I am the National Student Exchange Coordinator at California State University Chico. And a little bit about me, I actually went to Chico State and was able to be a student here for my undergraduate degree. And so I'm really excited to connect with you all on what it's like to study here. I can tell you from personal experience what that looks like and share a little bit more today. I'll go ahead and hand it off to Bettina, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself and your role at Chico State.
My name is Bettina Wildhuber. I am the Student Employment Coordinator and a Career Advisor here. I also went here transfer student as an undergrad and also did my master's here at Chico State, and can also speak very highly of it. So thank you for having us today.
Yeah, thanks, Bettina. So Bettina and I are actually, our offices are in the same building, the Student Services Center as well. So we communicate regularly and get to collaborate on different kinds of programming like our event today. So our thought was to share a little bit about Chico State, what makes Chico an excellent destination for national student exchange. And then I'll hand it off to Bettina to talk a little bit more about the Career Center and how they can support students with internships and career exploration. So if we could go on to the next slide, please. Thank you. So California State University Chico, we are a medium-sized residential campus. We are part of the California State University system located in Northern California. So we're about an hour from Sacramento and Lassen Volcanic National Park, and about 3 hours from San Francisco, Lake Tahoe, so lots of access to nature. In the last slide we saw the population is about 13,800 students. So a little bit about what student life looks like in Chico that can kind of help with getting an idea of what your experience might look like here. So I mentioned before, we are a residential campus. So what that means is that about 90% of students live within a 1 mile radius of the university. And so it just makes it really easy to access the campus and events. Student life is really present. A lot of students walk to campus or ride their bikes. And the campus is located right next to the charming downtown Chico. And so it all kind of feeds in together. It's like a central part of the community. There are restaurants, retails, farmers markets, and so it's a very vibrant place and a welcoming atmosphere. We do have Big Chico Creek, which runs through the campus. So it does feel kind of like a park-like ambiance because of the creek. And we're also an arboretum, so lots of nature. And nearby Bidwell Park offers over 3,500 acres of outdoor activities. So there's endless opportunities to hike, camp. You can do river rafting and do student-led trips with adventure outings, which I know Bettina was involved with when she was a student. So plenty of opportunities to be able to get to know the local area, connected to the university and outside of the university as well. And one of the things about Chico State that makes it an attractive option for exchange is that the cost of living in Chico is one of the cheapest in California. So that makes attending Chico State a really budget-friendly option if you're interested in exploring California, perhaps for the first time or through exchange. In terms of offerings, we have over 300 academic offerings with everything from engineering to humanities and fine arts to animal science. We actually have a university farm connected to the university as well. And in terms of class sizes, we have a 23-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So this really provides an excellent opportunity for students to engage with the university and work side by side with faculty, perhaps on a project or maybe some research. I know in the past there have been opportunities to research innovative cancer treatments, designing robotics, or developing sustainable farming practices, or even identifying solutions to homelessness. So that's all kind of can lend into really great opportunities for engagement with faculty and building your network. And then also that might translate to something that could come into play once you're getting ready for graduation. So I'll pause there with that piece. If you want to jump over to the next slide, please. So we have over 200 different student organizations. Some are organized through the Associated Students. This is a student-led nonprofit auxiliary of CSU Chico, and it basically offers programs created for students and by students. So they have it all. You can run for student government. You can go for a workout at the Wildcat Recreation Center, which is run through the Associated Students. They put on outdoor events, concerts, and so on in the middle of campus. They also have opportunities for student employment as well. And then just in terms of our commitment to support students, the university has a strategic priority of equity, diversity, and inclusion. And basically what this translates to is that Chico State is committed to cultivating and nurturing a welcoming and inclusive campus where students, faculty, and staff have an equitable opportunity to thrive. And so we do have a Dream Center, Office of Diversity and Inclusion, a Safe Zone program, a First Generation Student Association, and so on, just to name a few of the resources on campus that provide access for students. So again, very vibrant, lots of activities going on campus, which really makes it feel like a true college town and true college experience if you consider Chico for National Student Exchange. In terms of spring 2024 opportunities, we are open for host payment tuition, so definitely consider us for spring if interested, or for any future terms as well. And I will pause there and hand it over to Bettina for the next slide.
Thank you. So like Kenya was saying, our offices work really closely together. I'm in the Career Center and Student Employment Office, and we do a variety of things here. We do one-on-one advising. We have 5 different career advisors here, and we all oversee specific majors on campus so that we can be very industry specific. So depending on kind of the industry, you might want to get an internship in, for example. You would be able to meet with a primary advisor for that industry. We can give you some insight of maybe the employers. We can work on your resume, make sure you're showcasing your skill sets in a way that stands out to employers. We can also do things like practice interviewing, anything that just gives you the confidence to get those opportunities that you're seeking. We do have workshops. We have a really nice lab area in our office. We can bring students in to do workshops. And then one of the main things that we do, I wouldn't say the main things, another thing that we do are career fairs. And I'd say we have anywhere from 4 to 6 career fairs every semester. And this is where we are bringing employers to campus in person to meet with you. And there's a picture right there underneath the career fairs. It's in a big auditorium, and some of the employers on the right-hand side, these are employers that frequently come. This is just like a very small handful of places where our students have gone to work or intern with. And Chico's really unique in how we were talking about. This is a campus where it's not a commuting campus. Right? Students that are here, and we're very hands-on in our classrooms, and students also learn how to balance that academic and social life because we are all here most of the time. And that's really attractive to employers. They see that you are connected with Chico State, and they understand the value of the students that we have in the environment that's offered. And we can do so much more with you. So really it's even exploring what paths you might want to go in based on your interest or what you're studying. We can give you suggestions of what career paths that might look like, or if you want to take a completely non-traditional path, like how can you set yourself up for that and take those pathways. So we really provide that kind of customizable, individualized appointment based on the questions that you're coming with. And just like our connection with Kenya and her office, we have strong connections across campus with on-campus student opportunities for employment, along with the local community nationwide and international. So thanks for having me today.
All right, thank you so much, Kenya and Bettina. Now we're going to go ahead and have the opportunity to break out into the breakout rooms. If you guys have any questions for Jonathan from University of Illinois Springfield or Kenya and Bettina, CSU Chico, please feel free to join their rooms, or you can stay here for general questions about the NSE, or if you need me to move you to the room, I can also do that for you.
I just have a quick question. In general.
Sure.
Since I'm an international student in UH Manoa, so am I eligible to apply for this program?
Yeah, you definitely are eligible to apply. You're definitely just going to want to talk to your coordinators at your campus, so you can find further information.
Oh, okay.
Jonathan, I'll get you moved over if you're not able to get there. Give me 1 second.